What's up, YouTube? Oh my god, I'm actually doing this. Welcome, welcome to FlashCatch. Um, that's the name of this YouTube channel. I know it's a corny name, it's a corny title, live with FlashCatch number one, but this is the start of my YouTube career. I am so excited about this. I don't know about you, but I am very excited about this. Now, I don't know, like I have seen a lot of channels like Mr. Beast. I have seen Ludwig. I've seen Kai Cenat. I've seen I Show Speed. They're all making millions of dollars just by streaming their lives, just by being themselves. And that's what I want to do in this channel as well. So you're in for a ride. I don't know how many views this stream is going to get or how many views this channel is going to get, but that's not the point. The point is we're going to be making millions of rupees. Okay, that's the point. But then you must be like, "Whoa, who are you? Why are you streaming? What's FlashCatch?" I mean, to tell you a little bit about myself, I'm Anush and I'm born and brought up in Bangalore. And I thought, you know, people are earning money streaming, and I don't see a lot of good streamers in India for some reason. And I thought, fine, let's try this. Why not? And if I make it, then I make it. So, yeah, that's just me. I'm just throwing myself out there on the internet. My first priority is being very consistent. I don't think I will be, but I'll make it a point to be very consistent. What are we going to do on this channel is basically we're going to be variety streaming, right? I'm just going to watch random YouTube videos. I'm going to react to a lot of stuff. I am probably going to be on rants from time to time, and I hope that's okay with you because let's see where this goes. It's an experiment for me as well. I'm not a very good public speaker. I've lost that ability since school times, but let's see where this goes. Okay. So, I mean, as I said before, I've been very enamored, shall we say, by the likes of Ludwig, Kaisenat, just living life to the fullest and making content and just making a living out of it. Well, I have a day job, but I thought it would be very interesting if I have this time between 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. put in a more fruitful discussion about life. That's what this channel is. And if you want to play jokes on me, fine, do it on the chat. Right? I'm waiting for the first chat live actually. If you could just reply a hi, that would be great. I don't know how many concurrent viewers are there, but whatever it is, I am just blessed. I'm just blessed. I'm streaming this off of a phone camera, my main camera is my phone camera, and that's the only camera that I have. So let's see where this goes. Okay, so what do I know about streaming? I have absolutely no fucking clue what streaming is. I have absolutely no idea what I should be doing. Oh my god. Oh, seriously, I have no idea what streaming is. Is that too much info already? Okay, I have to learn what streaming is because clearly this stream is not going as I hoped it would, but I'm not stopping the stream. So maybe let's watch some YouTube videos and probably it will give me an idea of what streaming is, right? Right. Hmm, let's see. Hmm. Okay. One creator I genuinely respect is Ludwig. I don't know how many times I have told his name on this live stream, but Ludwig, by the way, is one of the biggest creators out there, if not the biggest, and he's one of my most favorite creators. He makes content with other creators on other creators, and he's genuinely having a good time. And I thought, let's copy Ludwig. So let's watch maybe a video of his. Hmm. Okay, this is a great video. I asked 100 streamers how to be successful. Let's watch that. Yeah. And this is my first time using OBS as well. So please pardon me if I'm using OBS incorrectly. But let's watch it together.
I made a video 3 years ago about how to be a streamer, and it covered a lot of the bases that you will need, and a lot of the stuff here is going to be repetitive information. But I also have something different this time. This time, it's not just me who's going to be telling you how to be a streamer. I've gone ahead and I've asked 100 of my friends, 100 fellow streamers, on advice for somebody who's up and coming or trying to become a streamer. So I have more info for you this time. It's not just me. I literally went out and asked 100 streamers for advice, and I put it all into a PowerPoint presentation, which I am calling My Ultimate Guide to Streaming 2024.
Of course, it's going to be a PowerPoint presentation. Of course. You would think a person as rich as Ludwig would have like a setup and he would have he would okay, fine. Let's go. Let's watch it together. Let's watch this. Uh,
Edition. Let's get into it, class. All you will need is a pen and
sure.
paper and a positive attitude.
Pen and paper. Just give me 1 second. I am ready as hell, sensei. Cool. Let's start.
Step 1 on becoming a streamer. Stop watching this video if you have
What? Step one is stop watching the video. I want to watch this video, man. What the
not yet gone live. I'm being serious. Go live, you lazy fucker. If you have never even attempted to stream before and you are watching this video on how to be a streamer, you're not serious about it. And this is a problem that's not exclusive to streaming. This is a problem that happens in every single hobby you want to pursue. Do you want to be a runner? Oh, I'm going to look up a bunch of videos on how I should run and how I should train running before I do it. Oh, you want to start working out? I'm going to look up a bunch of videos on how to work out before I start working out. Just do the damn thing.
That's true. That's why I started streaming. I was procrastinating for the longest time whether I want to stream or not. And it's yeah, I just decided, you know what? Go to hell. I am gonna stream, right? I've been procrastinating from the past, I don't know how many years, like 5, 6 years. Pandemic has come and gone. The creator economy is just booming. It's going to reach trillions of dollars. And why not be a part of it? So, yeah, first step is actually to do, not watch 100 YouTube videos. And he's right. He's absolutely right. Let's watch.
Just do it, because that is the hardest step, is just doing it. And you'll make a million excuses and you'll put 100 barriers between you and doing the thing. I don't have the right technology. My equipment's not good enough. I don't have anyone who'd watch me right now. I don't even know what I'd stream. Just fucking do it.
He hits the. Oh my god. You do realize why this is my favorite streamer of all time, right? He hits the nail on the point, right? You have hundreds of barriers. You see my stream setup. It's just my phone. I'm capturing it through Windows Video Capture, putting it on OBS, and I'm streaming through my shitty office laptop. That's what I'm streaming with. So it's absolutely no excuse for you to not stream. That's great advice, by the way. Yeah. So
If
let's
you're
go.
not even gonna try one single stream, then you are not serious about this. And I'm gonna prove to you that you're not serious, because the biggest streamer in the world right now is a guy named Jinxie. And for a full year, he streamed on Twitch to an average viewership of 2. 639 hours streamed to an average
Wow.
viewership of 2. 3.5 hours live with a peak viewership of 1. That's Jinxie, man. So if you're not willing to be Jinxie, I don't think you're serious about being a streamer. Be Jinxie, go live, come back to this video after you've learned just a little bit. If you've already gone live, congratulations. All right, congrats. You can continue watching this video. Now, the second question you might be asking, Ludwig, why should I listen to you? Why me? There's a lot of information out there, a lot of people whose entire channels are devoted to how to be a streamer. Why me? Well, I've had some success along the way. I am the second most subscribed to Twitch streamer ever of all time, behind Kai Cenat. I won Streamer of the Year a year or two ago. You know, some successes along the way. This is not me boasting, by the way. I also have the record for the most Twitch subscribers lost by anyone ever, and I still hold that record. But I've had some success streaming. And I care about imparting that, because I know as a fact I will not be a big streamer forever. One day I will completely fall off, or I'll quit entirely because I'm scared of falling off.
It's absolutely true. It's absolutely no excuse for you to not stream, because the incumbents will eventually fall and the newcomers will eventually rise to the position of the incumbents. So that's true. Let's watch. I mean, this guy knows his stuff. Okay, he has made it on Twitch. So let's watch.
All right, one of them's gonna come. So I might as well get rid of all the information I have, because somebody who's watching this video right now will be replacing me as the biggest streamer in the world one day. Or they'll be a top streamer. I've seen people who have made it big, who I would argue are doing shit that I'm not doing, that are very good, who have mentioned me. And I'm very flattered by that fact. So I might as well impart the wisdom while I have it. Extra Emily, I think, is a streamer who I think's fucking killing it right now. And she's mentioned me as someone who inspired her. And I'm flattered by that, because she's doing shit that I'm not doing. Every damn stream, she's doing something crazy. She makes crack cocaine on the streets of Austin.
Yes?
This is a family establishment. You are not allowed to put crack in the parking lot.
Oh,
What? What? She cooked crack on the pavement. What the hell? I wasn't expecting that. Extra Emily. She is too extra. What the hell? I am shocked. Oh my god. Oh wow. Let's just watch this. I'm so sorry I got carried away. But yeah, let's watch this. This is gold.
cooking steak.
So anyway, let me just give you the wisdom I have, and if you don't trust my opinion, well, good news for you. I also asked 100 streamers how to stream. This is real. I made a Google form. I asked all the questions that I would want to know if I just started streaming, and I asked the biggest streamers you could possibly think of. And this is true. I did ask 100 streamers. That's going to be the title of this YouTube video. I did ask 100 streamers. Disclaimer, 100 people didn't answer me. Okay? I did ask 100 people. It just turns out that only 30% of them actually answered. Not a horrible percentage, by the way. If you're in the MLB and you're batting 30%, that's not bad. That's pretty good, you know? So a lot of dono walls there, a lot of egos hurt along the way, but I did ask for you guys. I mean, these are the names of the people who replied to me. And if you just took a quick look there are a lot of big fucking streamers here. And let's start with the very basic question. What are the perks of being a streamer? Now, this one might seem simple. You guys could probably list a few off the top. And the biggest one that most people will think of is money. That is the biggest perk that most people would think of, is when you think of a streamer, you think of money. Yep, everyone's spamming it in chat right now. That's true. And I'm going to reveal something here that I think I'm illegally allowed to reveal because I'm no longer a Twitch exclusive streamer. I wasn't able to reveal this last time. Here's how much money I made my last year on Twitch. Again, this is not a flex. I'm just trying to show you. This is why people like to start streaming, because they think of the money aspect. There it is. That was my last year on Twitch. 2021, I made $2.5 million. Now, bear
Like, I will never ever see that money in my life. My God, $2.5 million dollars. How much is that in Indian rupees? What? 88 rupees. So that's like 176, 180, 220. Oh my God, that's crazy. Are we back? Okay, cool. I have a shitty setup. I have a shitty setup. I cannot shit stream with this shitty setup, but I have to. I have no choice. I have absolutely no choice, guys. And I'm still waiting for that first super chat, by the way, or a chat. Please help me reach $2.5 million. Oh my God, I did not even convert. How much is it? It's 25, 22 crores. He's earned 20, what, 20 crores? 22 crores, yeah. 20 crores Indian rupees in a year. That's insane, man. That's insane. That was just 2021 earnings. Hmm. Jeez. But yeah, that's what the top streamers make. It's no secret. Let's watch. Let's watch the video.
in mind that money does include the subathon. So kind of does inflate it a little bit.
Okay, his subathon was basically it was a great subathon. I did not watch the subathon, but I watched a lot of videos reacting to the subathon, and it was more like every time someone subbed to him, uh 30 seconds would add to the time he was going to stream for, right? And he started with 30 minutes, and then every time someone subbed, 30 seconds got added to the 30 minutes, right? And when the timer ended, his stream ended. So that was the goal, right? And he streamed for 30 days. So that because people kept subbing. Look at that chart. That is crazy. Yeah, so he did, man. Props to him. Let's go. mean, I think I should rename the stream. Let's see. Rename the stream. Live with FlashCatch number one. Hashtag Ludwig. Let's go. And yep, let's fucking continue. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a big chunk of it. That's a big chunk of it. I would argue like half of it. But it's a lot of money. People, they like the idea of streaming because the amount of money you can make. You also have a pretty cool job. You get to game for a living. I mean, that is the core of what streaming is. It is gaming. Literally, for my job, last week, I got to play Stick RPG and gamble in a fake cartoon universe where I was trying to sell cocaine to Girl Scouts who robbed me.
What? What is with these streamers and selling drugs online? I thought gambling was worse, but he even sold. Wait, is this real?
That's what I did for my job. That's what I did. It was
He did it. What? Dude, I wanted to watch this stream to learn how to stream and be successful at streaming, but I'm learning things about Ludwig that I never thought I would. Oh my goodness. This video is so exciting. I'm smiling a lot, isn't it? I think that's a tip. Ah. There's absolutely no messages in my live chat. Please like this stream and subscribe to this stream. It's just a subscribe for you, it's just a like for you, but it'll make the world for me. So, yeah, let's continue watching this. Guys, don't gamble. Don't gamble. Be grateful that Dream 11 was banned. Be grateful that these My 11 Circle, Winzo, MPL, it's good that they were banned. I never played them. I was peer pressured to play with them. But no, I took a decision. I took a stand. No means no. However they twist it, game of skill, whatever, never gamble, never do drugs. What? Ludwig, I did not expect this from you, man. But okay, we need to focus. We need to focus. We need to focus. I am here to learn about streaming. Okay? So we are going to ignore whatever Ludwig has done till now, selling things to people, and we are going to concentrate on the meat of the content, that is how to be a successful streamer. Let's go.
pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun doing it. That's what I got to do. You also get to be like a D-list, F-list celebrity. You're not famous. Don't fucking delude yourself if you're a streamer. But if you walk into a GameStop and you're a big streamer, holy shit, they're gonna recognize you. Macy's, Banana Republic, not so much. But Best Buy, those are our places. That's where the people know us. And you get to even meet some cool people. A lot of people that I liked watching, I got to meet. I got to hang out with. And now I also get to work with. These are the cool things about streaming, but everybody knows this. Everybody knows all the cool shit that comes with streaming. People don't think about some of the negatives, so I'm gonna bring up a couple here. One, being a micro celebrity isn't always great, because sometimes you have haters. And I brought an example of a hater here for you today. My biggest hater that I've had for about 3 years now, a guy who will DM me almost every week some
Mango?
mean shit. March 7th, 2022. Ain't no way your ass driving a Vespa. I got COVID a few days ago. It's because of your stupid Vespa. Stop driving the Vespa. Still at it. Just got Dolly, LMFAO. Okay, this picture does make me laugh. It does make me laugh, but still, what is that about? What is that? I'm just minding my own business. It's 1:10 a.m. Holy shit, you did it. I'm so proud.
What?
Sometimes it does come.
What is this? Who is this?
God, I hope I find your name on Epstein's Islands.
Oh
Like,
shit.
okay, you
Okay.
get the idea. Obviously, this is more of a funny hater, but there are very real haters. There are very real consequences to even being a micro celebrity, and there are a lot of people whose
Okay, it was just a random person, a random hater. Okay. Cool. 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 Fine.
lives are worse because of the attention they get, and they don't really like it. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing, big streamers tend to work a lot, right? These are my 30 surveyed streamers. I asked them how often they work in a week. And the blue is 0 to 20 hours. You might notice there is no blue. In fact, an equal amount of people work 20 to 39 hours a week, as do 80 plus hours. And I don't think they're bullshitting when they're putting these replies in, because you can literally track the hours of some of these streamers. There are people who are average live 10 hours a day for the entire year, 365 days a year. It's easy enough to go, work, Lamau, this isn't even a real job, whatever, that's fine. The reality is, though, if you were to do that, it would drain you, and you would basically lose everything else in your life along the way.
And I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be streaming only in a block of 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. If I quit my job, then probably I'll think about streaming more than 3 hours. But I'm not going to be streaming more than 3 hours. I am going to be drained. I don't think I can even stream for 3 hours straight. I started this stream probably around 9:45 and I'm already tired. So I have to get used to this. I have to get used to this. But yeah, let's. Whew, I'm getting distracted. Let's just continue the video.
I have seen streamers do this. They lose everything else on the way because all they do is stream. It is their life. They're not gaining new life experiences. They're just sharing all their life experiences online. And as opposed to a job where you are told how often you are supposed to come in by somebody, you make your own hours. And the more hours you work, the more money you make. But you only make money while you're live. So might as well be live as often as you can. Still, those negatives aren't that bad. Like, all things considered, this is still better than working at a call center, Ludwig. It's really not that bad. So why doesn't everybody stream? You make a lot of money, play video game, hang out with Germa985? But yes, me, sign me up, man, sign me up. Well, let's do a little experiment. I want you to think of a streamer. In fact, type one in chat. Think of a streamer. It can be anyone in the world. Think of a streamer. There's a bunch of huge streamers that you guys are listening right now. Maybe you thought of one of these names. Sorry, Ninja, for using this picture. Go Lions. These are the streamers you think of.
I don't know who the middle one
That's
is,
a bit
but
of a mistake. Because if all you are thinking about when you think of the title of streamer is the people who have not only made it, but made it to such a high degree that they are the top of the top of the top 1,111%, then you're not really envisioning what your life will be like if you try streaming. So I'm going to show you someone. I'm going to show you this guy right here. Does anyone recognize this streamer? I don't see
No.
a single person in chat who's instantly recognizing this streamer. I did some research yesterday. I wanted to look up the 10,000th biggest streamer in the world.
wow.
So that's what I
Okay.
did. And right now you're looking at Mr. 10,000, Omni Kevka. If you go to
Oh.
Twitch Tracker and you go to the very last page possible, technically it's number 9,995, but I rounded up, you will find Mr. 10,000, a guy who averages 268 viewers, who streams really intense gaming sessions that can last 24 hours of playing games like Ark and more recently Palworld. And let's just go through a few stats here. Mr. 10,000 averages 262 viewers, streams an average of 7.5 hours every single day for the course of 2023, and
Wow.
has 388 sub points on Twitch. Here's him explaining what he does in his own words.
I've got my own style. You know what I mean? I'm a fat dude with long hair. Gotten fatter as I streamed. But I'm grinding. I'm grinding. The way that I stream is by gaming hard. Multiple 24-hour streams in the last couple of days. Casually, all the time. One, I'm a video gamer that streams. There's a lot of streamers that play video games. You know what I mean? But I wanted my story to be, I play hardcore.
Now this dude's fucking dumb.
That was actually crazy that he's a great orator, by the way, that guy. I forgot his name. But yeah, it's difficult breaking into streaming. So you know what? I will tell you what my goals are for this channel. I mean, my 1 year goals. Start date was, I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, look at this. Start date 10th September, but I did not start on 10th September because I was I was actually trying to set up my OBS on my Linux laptop. Yes, I have a laptop that runs Linux, but it did not connect. The OBS crashed, Droid Cam did not work, and I had a terrible time. I was awake till like 2:30 a.m. I just wanted to get a stream out, but I couldn't, and so the goal changed. I just started today. 1 year goals: hit 1,000 subscribers, earn 100 rupees, release at least 50 videos, earn 10 lakh views, and consistent uploads. And my 3 to 5 content creators that I want to emulate: Kai Snat, Ryan Trahan, Isho Speed, Mr. Beast, and Ludwig. I think this is a great thing, great goal, I believe. Hmm. Do I want to change anything in this? Probably make it a little bit more ambitious. But it's just my first day of streaming and I don't want to be too ambitious. Probably I will make it a little bit more ambitious once I see how this one goes. So, 3 to 5 creators you want to emulate. Yeah. Why did I write the 3 to 5 emulate, like the creators I wanted to emulate? Kai Cenat, Ryan Trahan, Aisho Speed, Mr. Beast, and Ludwig. Out of these five, three are streamers and two are probably just YouTube creators. They don't stream as such. Mr. Beast, Ryan Trahan. But why did I include them? Each one their own reason. Kai Cenat, I believe he has the most fun while he's streaming, and I want to have a lot of fun while I want to stream. So that's why I included Kai Cenat. Ryan Trahan, I just finished watching his 50 states in 50 days video that he did with Haley, and I absolutely loved the cause, like the donation to St. Jude's. And I thought, hey, I want to create a, I want to create videos. I want to stream so that I can earn money and give it back to society. That is my goal. But for that, I have to start earning money. So I don't know. But I don't want to hoard it all, right? I want to be philanthropic, and I think that is why even included Mr. Beast. Because Mr. Beast blew up with the I donated $10,000 to a homeless person the video. I'm not sure of the exact title, but he blew up with that, and then he started using the money he earned through YouTube videos and gave it to charities and started doing philanthropy. So, yeah, I mean, he's an inspiration. Plus, Mr. Beast has some great intros. I am actually, he is my inspiration. He is my inspiration, right? I love Mr. Beast so much. So, yeah, and why I show speed? IRL videos. I mean, I show speed is crazy. He is crazy. I want to be as crazy, if not more, but in my own way. So I'm not sure about this ISO speed inclusion, but hey, he broke streaming records. He broke Twitch records. So and he did it with like his internet personality. That's crazy. He does not have his real personality and his internet personalities are two different things. Okay, two very different things. I've probably watched iShow Speed IRL videos more than any other stream, apart from Ludwig, who is obviously my inspiration. So yeah, let's continue watching the video, man. I want to learn. I want to learn more. Let's go. Let's go.
No. And I got to hang out in his stream for a couple hours yesterday. He has a great community, and yes, he does game hardcore. And he's been gaming hardcore for a long time. This guy's been streaming longer than Twitch Tracker tracks stats. Longer than
Wow.
I have been streaming myself. It is what you should be thinking of when you think of being a streamer, because OmniKevka is a very successful streamer. He is in the top 0.08% of streamers in the world. In last month, 7.3 million people went live. He was more successful than 7.29 million people. So don't delude yourself into thinking streaming is being Kai, streaming is being Valkyrie, streaming is being Ninja. Streaming is being OmniKevka. And it is possible to be the biggest, but for the most part, people like OmniKevka are what makes up the streaming world.
I think what he means by this is just be consistent in streaming, and probably that's what I want to do. I think the last point was probably be consistent. Yeah, it was just be consistent uploads. Hmm. Do I want to be like Omni Kepka? He's great, he's good, but uh, it's a tough sell for me. I don't want to be like Omni Kepka. Um, let's see. Let's see. I mean, I want to be Ludwig. I want to be Kai Snat, not the 10,000 best streamer in the world. Consistency is one thing, but I think I have to redefine the whole thing, right? I mean, I don't even know who an Indian streamer is. I mean, I've seen a lot of streams popping up recently on my YouTube feed of people just switching on the front cam and just streaming, but that does not have any personality, and I want to build that personality. By the way, it's not going to come in this stream. Probably I'll build it. I'll build it. But yeah, I will build it. But yeah, let's continue with the video, man. How many minutes has been like 11 minutes and it's 37 minutes long? My goodness, I want to just go with 1.2x because we all watch in 2x. If 3x was an option on YouTube, I would definitely click on 3x, but yeah, I don't want to do that right now. It's my first stream. I'll learn.
They don't get the same attention and critical acclaim that the big people who get the millions of dollars do. Because all the eyes go to those people, but the reality is if you were to start streaming, your life would be a lot more similar to a streamer like OmniKevka, who's grinding. And in his own words said he was in the mines of Twitch. And he still gets to play video games for a living, and it still gets to pay his bills, and he still gets to hang out with cool people in his chat. But don't delude yourself. Don't think that starting the go live button means you will end up being Valkyrie, means you will end up being Kai. Because that's not what streaming is. It is a grind. Okay? It is a grind. Now, before we start the actual session on how to be a streamer, we're going to do a task. And I did this last time. We're going to do it again because this is one of the few kind of hippie things that I believe in, which is manifesting your goals. And the way to do that is by writing them down. And I want this on pen and paper, okay? I want this on pen and paper. I did this when I first started streaming over 6 years ago. I'm going to have you guys do this today.
And I did that. I just gave ChatGPT a prompt. I said, "Hey, what kind of 1 year goals I should write?" And it told me this format, and I wrote it according to this format. And that's the exact same thing he's also saying. So Ah, that's crazy. That's crazy. By the way, AI has made it into our lives like nobody's business. I always thought AI would be like embedded in systems and would come to us, but not through the internet, if you know what I mean, right? I did not think it would come through a website, an LLM, right? Ah, because actually, I was introduced to AI by this creator called Varun Maya, who makes amazing content. Okay, I've been following him from the longest period of time. He is a great creator, and he actually introduced the world to ChatGPT 2, not ChatGPT 3 or 3.5, 2. And ChatGPT 2 was just like distilling information, writing an essay. That's what the model was. And it was great. It was an inkling to the future. I did not connect it to the virality of ChatGPT today, but yeah, I mean, thank you, Varun Maya. You guys should go follow Varun Maya. I don't know how many people are going to watch this stream, but anyways, yeah, go follow the Varun Maya. I think on Insta. So yeah, I mean, just go watch. Okay, let's transition back. I really need to learn what this is. Okay, so yeah, let's learn.
All right, and in fact, I write all of my goals on something I can easily access on my desk, and it's on this little picture of me. On the back of it, I have all my goals. Now you're gonna write three things on this piece of
Hmm.
paper. Section one, I want you to write your goals with streaming. Now the goal can be different. It can be broad, it can be bold, it can be simple, but it should be honest. If you're gonna say that your goal is to have an altruistic community that you just like making laugh, is that real? Be genuine with yourself. Nobody's in the room with you. Do you actually just want to be fucking rich in a big streamer and famous? That's fine. Let's just be honest with ourselves today, okay? So let's write our goals down. And I'm gonna say one more thing. Goals can be bad, right? I think goals are valuable because they hold you accountable. But just because you achieve your goal does not mean you're done. And just because you don't hit your goal doesn't mean you failed. It's just something to hold you accountable along the way. And it can be as simple as my goal is to go live 3-4 times a week, whatever it is. So write your goal down, whatever it is. Second thing I want you to write some inspiration. I think this is really valuable to do because when you first start out, you're forming some sort of identity. And anytime you watch a streamer in their early career, even very successful streamers like Liam, for example, the speedrunner, you can tell they've pulled some inspiration from other people. Liam had some similarities to Clint Stevens. So I want you to list 3 streamers that you like and how you would like to stream like. Right? So don't just list 3 streamers that you like that do something you would never do. For example, like don't list, Tarek Kaide 10s and then you're like, oh, I don't play Valorant. List 3 streamers that you like that do something you would like to do. And then the final thing I would like you to list is why. Why do you want to do this? And this is the part where I want you to be honest. This is the part where I want you to actually answer the question very, very vulnerably. Why do you want to have 300 concurrent viewers? Why do you want streaming to be a supplementary income? Why do you want streaming to be a full-time job? Why do you want to be the biggest in the world? I don't care how altruistic it is. I don't care how selfish it is. I just care that you know it and that you are honest to yourself, and I think that is valuable. Now, you might.
Hmm. Why do I want to stream is I think I started the video with it, but I haven't actually given it a lot of thought as to why I should be streaming. Hmm. That's actually a very valid question. I never actually thought why I should be streaming. Ah, what do I want to do with this channel? I have no clue what I want to do with this channel. I just want to stream, man. I genuinely think I will love streaming once I see the first comment on the live chat. So just please send a hi at least if you are watching. If you're not watching, I don't care. If it is not in the live chat, at least in the comments section when you're watching this stream. If you're watching this stream, why? Um, or you could just comment, why should I stream? You know what? Let's make it community driven. You define why I stream, and that should be Good enough goal. Sorry for the camera shakes because I am actually shaking the table. The table is shaking the stand. The you one day I should show you my setup. This setup is actually crazy. It's so it's so budget conscious, but at the same time it's just I'm smiling too much. Hey, I love having fun. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, that's the goal. I want to have fun on stream. I want to laugh. I want to create moments, viral moments that just blows the internet away. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Uh, but why do I want to stream? Great question. I've never been um, disciplined in my life. I've never ever listened to anyone, even my mom and dad. Okay. I've done things that I've always wanted to do. I don't have discipline in life. Okay. So, yes, I'm doing what I want to do, but I'm going to imbue some discipline into this channel. That's why the last line in my goals, consistent uploads, is a separate line in itself, right? Because it's not easy releasing 50 videos, okay, in a year. But hey, you have to be consistent for it. You have to stream every third day, right? So, yeah, but more importantly, I feel this is a part time job for me for now. Please make it a full time job for me. I genuinely think this can be a full time job for me because I'm already having a lot of fun in my first stream and I've not stopped streaming. So that's crazy. Oh, this camera. I think it's like every half an hour my screen just times out. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I probably have to look into that. But yeah, let's go. Let's watch the video. My God. Yeah, we are here. We have not even halfway.
Might have thought if I saw you not write this down, I'd tell you to quit. All right, this is what I did in the last video. Last time I did this, all right, I had this entire spiel, and then I said if you didn't write it down, then you should quit. What you should actually do is if you are writing this down and you have not yet gone live, go live, you lazy fucker. Okay, stop
Yes, I've done it.
doing all the auxiliary work without actually doing the thing that you were trying to do. Just go live.
The irony of this video is I've started streaming already, and he's like, start streaming. And he's telling that while I'm streaming. So I don't know how to put this in words. Please give me some more videos. But yeah.
You're the only one who can motivate yourself to do the things that you want to do in life. If you're trying to be a streamer, you just got to go live. You can do all the other shit, like looking up what gear you want to get and writing down all your goals after. Just go live one time for me. Just one fucking time. Okay? And if you've done it, please go back to writing down your goals, inspirations, and your whys. But make sure you've gone live at least once. Just fucking try it, man. Even an hour. I don't care. Just try it. Here are mine. This is actually just a picture directly from my goals list. I have a few goals. My goals have changed. My goals are much
That's cool. Ah, be ambitious, be creative, be kind, be patient. That's so generic. That's so generic. My God. Kamet Zero Jinxie Germa 985. Make the lives of those around me better. Make cool shit. Hmm. Make cool shit is probably. I've always asked this question. Why aren't there more streamers from India, man? I mean, we are We are the dump, right? Of all creators. They want to farm us, right? They all want to farm us for the amount of time we spend on the internet. And it's just crazy that we don't have like a breakthrough streamer from India yet. I mean, what the hell are we even doing? Huh? That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Ah, hmm. Is it because we are like 5, 10 years behind US in all of this? I I think that everyone should put themselves out there, right? Everyone should put themselves out there because we are going to not be in these physical bodies for a very long time, at least as humans. That is what my assumption is. So, yeah, I mean, it's just crazy that we are not putting ourselves out there, and it's also very crazy that I haven't put myself out there. I'm I'm probably calling out myself. But yeah, that stops there. I'm gonna put myself out there more often. But yeah, hmm, let's watch. I need to transition this. I mean, my God. Ah, I need to have like 2, 3 monitors over here, but I don't have enough money to do that. It's the classic chicken and egg starting problem, huh? And probably I should have a little bit of a background music from next time on my stream because this silence is killing me. I should probably play like a, a very famous track, but I'm afraid that I'll get copy stricken. So, yeah, fine. Let's just continue with the video. The stream is too long, by the way. I'm so tired already because I don't have anything to react to. I don't have anyone typing on the live chats to react to. So, ah, this will improve for sure. Consistency is the key to success. So, yeah, fine.
Much more broad. I don't have goals based off objective metrics anymore. I don't care about my subscriber number as much. I don't care about my viewership as much. I just care about being better about what I'm doing. And so they're honestly more like reminders. Be ambitious, be creative, be kind, be patient. Because I think if I am those things and I remind myself to be those things, then I will be better at everything else in my life. So a goal doesn't have to be get 100 viewers or whatever the fuck. It can be this. It's just a little bit harder to hold yourself accountable when your goal is be ambitious versus an objective number you can look at. Inspiration. Komet Zero, because I think in esports, he is doing stuff that I would like to be doing with Moisex Shopify. Jinxie, because with very limited tools, Rainbow Six, he has amassed the largest average concurrent viewer base on Twitch, which I find massively impressive. And then German985, because his creativity, his ambition to do whatever idea he thinks of and then make it come to life, I still find inspirational. And then why? Why do I stream? Why do I do what I do? Simply put, that's also changed a lot. For a while, it was because I wanted to be a big streamer. Then it was because I had daily YouTube uploads and I wanted to keep uploading daily, and to keep uploading daily, I had to keep going live. After that, it was to be the biggest. I want to be the biggest streamer in the world. And then after I did that, I realized, well, actually what I really care about and gives me the most value is making the lives of those around me better. And also making cool shit. So those are the two things that I care about. Making people's lives around me better, friends, family, whatever. Making cool shit. So those are my two whys. Where should you stream? Answer. Twitch. Now, this might sound a little bit ironic, seeing as we are live streaming this on YouTube right now, but Twitch is simply the best platform to stream on. It just is. And then a couple more questions.
But I don't think anyone is actually watching Twitch in India, are they? YouTube is by far the biggest platform in India, which I don't think anyone has ever heard of Twitch. I mean, I'm not comfortable watching streams on Twitch, but I've been watching them because there's Kaisnat, and he generally streams on Twitch, and so yes, I'm watching that, and I'm watching like you know StarCraft 2 streams, and I'm watching different streamers, just randomly looking at whether actually any Indian streamers are there or not, and I don't think there is anyone streaming that's Indian, and I don't think there are any streamers on YouTube as well. But you know what? I'm probably being a little biased over here because I've probably only watched um YouTube. So yeah, but Twitch. Uh, should I actually multi-stream is another question. I am so not comfortable. I'm struggling to juggle between OBS and actually the browser and actually seeing if I have any live chats, and it's tough. And now I have to be on Twitch as well. Oh, it's hmm. Well, I don't think Twitch is that great. I mean, I don't think Twitch is that great. Uh, should I actually stream on Twitch? Please leave that in the comments as well or in the live chat. I'll be more than happy to get back to you on that. I'm going to be improving this stream every single time. So the next stream will be better than this stream for sure. So yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Questions that go along with this. To be successful as a streamer, you need to be consistent. This is just simple advice, okay? Another tip that's helped me along the way, you should be as entertaining for 10 viewers as you would for 10,000 viewers. If you were to have 10,000 people raid onto your stream, would you stream differently than with the group of people that are currently watching you? If the answer is yes, that means you are not giving your all. You are waiting for something to give your all. You should be giving your all for 10, as you would for 10,000, because then that 10 is how you grow to 10,000. And the ideal length for a stream is just under 6 hours. Anywhere under 6 hours. Where am I getting this information from? Well, I asked the biggest streamers in the world what the best streaming platform is. 28 out of 30 said Twitch. One person said YouTube. One person said multi-streaming. I am not sold on multi-streaming. I think multi-streaming fractures communities. There are times where it makes sense. For example, Doug when he does his YouTube versus Twitch, or an event to get the maximum amount of viewers. It works for some people like Charlie because he has a huge YouTube presence. I think it's better to not multi-stream. This is where I'm currently at. You could multi-stream till you find the platform that you like and then go from there, but I think sticking to one is generally better. Nobody said Kick. Now, that could be just because the group I asked. Kick could work for you if you like the 95-5 split, but of the group I asked, everybody said Twitch. And a quick tidbit about Twitch versus YouTube versus Kick versus whatever. Twitch is better for chatters and for streamers. Everything is way more streamlined. There's way more information for streamers on Twitch. YouTube is better for lurkers, worse for people who chat, and worse for people who stream. And Kick, it's Kick. Now, this has changed a little bit. This is what the past 3 years have done. Because 3 years ago, I talked about how you have to stream for the video. When you go live, you're basically trying to farm a YouTube video from it. It's changed. Now, most live streams are for the clip. We've condensed it a bit. If you live stream 4, 5, 6 hours, what you really care about getting in that time is a good clip. One great fucking moment is all that matters. Because if you think about it, most of the people in the world who know you will know you from your clip, not your streams. Even people on this list, all right? Kai, Speed, Queso, Jinxie, Pirate Software. You guys might have seen these streamers before. You've probably seen them from a clip. It might have been Speed getting sucked off in Minecraft, right? It might have been Kai breaking the record for the most subs ever of all time. It might have been Pirate Software talking about the YouTube algorithm. It could have been Jinxie hitting his desk with his feet and then falling backwards in his chair because he saw someone in Fortnite with a fat ass. Could have been Queso being called fat again. But you've probably seen the clip. The clip is king. So all you need is one great fucking moment. And then if you throw that moment on YouTube Shorts or TikTok and it blows up, it's a self-feeding system. More people will go to your stream. They want to see the funny moment. The funny moment happens. You get a new funny moment. And every new big streamer that's exploded from the past couple of years has exploded from clips. Right?
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. And I'll tell you why it's crazy, because I never thought that streamers would actually become famous from clips. I never thought that. Okay, so hmm, So I should make more clips. The thing is, I am too lazy to do that. I don't want to be doing that. Wow. Now I have to edit my videos. Can't I just go live, go switch off, and then just go live like 2 days later, 3 days later? I have to now edit my videos, the clips. No, I don't want to do that. Ah, ah. I started streaming because I don't want to be editing. It's a chore. I don't have time. But now you're telling me I have to edit. I, I give up already. No, I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. Come on. Come on. Focus. Focus. Okay? Focus. Focus. By the way, wait, what? My stream is like some 30 minutes behind. Oof. Ew. What? My stream is like 30 minutes behind, probably. Shit. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, anyways, let's continue watching. I don't want to give any gaps. I don't want any silence. Come on, let's go. Mm, transition. Oh, I need to go to OBS. Ah, yeah. Transition, and let's just watch.
Right? All these people I just listed, they've all been exploding because of the clips. Sometimes they're not even posting the clips themselves. It's just other people posting clips on their behalf. But it's all about the fucking clip. And you can be contrived about this. You can be natural about this. You can be an over-the-top person to get a clip. You can just be a godlike gamer and happen to get a good clip. But I promise you, if you live stream long enough, shit happens. I mean, that's the fucking beauty of live. Shit happens. Sometimes because you planned it, sometimes because you didn't plan it, and that's just what life is. But you will get a funny ass clip, and when you do, you just got to keep rolling with it. You got to keep trying to recreate that magic. Asking the 30 biggest streamers, I said, do you think YouTube Shorts, TikTok are important for your growth? Because I wanted to know from their perspective. Right? Some of these people are established creators. 66.7 still said yes. And bear in mind, almost everybody I asked has been a successful creator since before YouTube Shorts were really a thing. And they still believe, 2/3 of which, that YouTube Shorts and TikTok are important for their growth. So if they believe it en masse, huge majority, then you should also probably believe this. Now, there's an issue with clips. They don't make any fucking money. So it's still important to stream to make a YouTube video. And I've repeated this for my last session, but I think it's still valuable information. When you do a live stream, it is still valuable to have a goal going into the stream of getting a YouTube video out of it. You go live with a premise, you know, maybe you are going to give your chat your credit card. The bones of the stream is you buying things with your credit card that chat has picked out, and the conclusion is the final list of how much money you've spent and everything you've bought. Your premise, your bones, your conclusion. It doesn't have
Premise, bones, conclusion. I had a different interpretation of this, but I get where he comes from. Do I think that this is the best strategy for me to stream? I mean, he is the best streamer out there, so maybe I should follow this. I genuinely think that Ludwig is by far one of the greatest streamers I've ever seen, and I'm probably too biased because I'm a Ludwig fan. I want his hairstyle, I want his fashion sense, okay? I want to do things that he's done in his videos. But premise, bones, conclusion. What are the bones of this video? I did not start with the premise. I did not say, hey, this is what we are going to do in this video. We're going to watch Ludwig's channel. Okay, fine. Maybe next time I should be doing that. Okay. Premise, bones, conclusion. Cool. Sensei, please teach me more.
To be every stream, mind you. But if you are going live without really thinking about it, just playing a video game and then going offline a couple hours later, I don't think you're really giving it your all. You should be putting damn near an equal amount of time thinking about what you're going to do as you are doing what you are supposed to do. If the entire fucking time you spend working on live streaming, you are live and you are not growing at all, you're making a mistake. Let's use our time more valuably and let's think about what we're going to do so it is more successful long term. Here's an example. Which YouTube video do you think will be better from these two live streams? Do you think it is Jinxie versus 20 girls? Or do you think it is the live stream called Wednesday? Let's just take a stab in the dark here. Most people would argue it's the first option, and they would be right. 20 Women versus Jinxie ended up being Jinxie's most viewed video within a week. And I don't think the Wednesday video that came from it did very well. Now, Wednesday streams are still important. You will occasionally have to go live with nothing to do, but putting Wednesday in your title and playing the game that people like when you play, or talking about the thing people like that you talk about, because consistency is key. But if you are not interspersing well thought out premises with good bones and good conclusion, I don't think you're doing a good enough job at streaming. How do you find ideas? How do you know what to stream, man? That's the hardest question. What the fuck do you do when you go live? The answer, you gotta watch a lot of live streams to know what's a live stream. So I wanted to be a talk show host when I was in high school.
Watch a lot of live streams to know what to stream about. I think I think he's right. I think he's right. There is absolutely no fucking originality in this world today. So I think he's right. Just watch a lot of live streams. Maybe splice in two, three different ideas and make it your own idea. That's a great idea, by the way. Okay, fine, 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 fine. I'm laughing too much in this. I should not be pointing that out too many times in this video. But yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's probably watch this. I shouldn't be breaking this video too many times, but I don't know. I just have like couple pointers that I need to put out there, and it's my tendency to lecture people. That's what it is.
Jay Leno even spoke at my sister's graduation from Emerson. And I saw him as he walked out and I said, Jay, I want to be a talk show host when I grow up. And he said, hey kid, what's your name? And I said, it's Ludwig. And he said, I'll see you there. I filmed all of this. This really happened. I'm not a talk show host today. I thought talk shows were dumb as shit and boring as hell. I never watched them. I just didn't watch them. I thought they were lame. I thought they were lame as shit. The reality is that I actually didn't want to be a talk show host. I think I just wanted to be a rich, famous person who was on TV who got to interview celebrities. Are you guys watching a shit ton of live streams? Because these 30 big fucking streamers who are very busy, some of which are streaming 80 plus hours a week, are watching streams daily. The majority of them are watching streams daily. Over 80% are watching streams a few times a week. I watch streams every single day. I'm not even shitting you. My Twitch wrapped. I watched Twitch 365 out of 365 days last year. How do I know about people like Jinxie even though I'm 28 fucking years old? Because I watch people like Jinxie. Because I need to know what's going on. Because how else am I supposed to keep up, adapt, and come up with ideas? It can't all come from thin air. It can't all come from past experience. I've made 2,000 goddamn videos. I gotta be watching shit. I gotta get inspired. If you're not watching Twitch, you can't become a Twitch streamer. It's also important, though, to think of ideas that work for you. Because, yeah, you can watch somebody, but you can't necessarily do what they do. For example, if you watch me, you can't do, I let my chat spend $10,000, the results are cursed live stream. Because you can't spend $10,000 fucking dollars on a live stream. That would be insane. It'd be absurd of you to do. It'd be crazy. You shouldn't do that. You also probably can't fly to Japan and drift the J-Schlatt because you probably don't know J-Schlatt like that. So if you can't do those things, do not think of ideas that include those things. I think this is a mistake I see all the time. People thinking of ideas that don't actually work for them. Oh man, if only I had 10K, I could do this. Oh man, if only I was friends with J-Schlatt, I could collab with him. I would get big quick. What do you actually have around you? You got a funny fucking friend? Do you have a love and passion for mobile gaming? With the tools you have, what would you make? And you can still find inspiration. For example, last week I ranked every single Flash game. Anybody who's watching this could do that. It was fucking zero.
Oh, I want to live stream Pokemon. Yes, I want to live stream Pokemon. I've been watching Pokemon all my life. I want to play Pokemon now. I need to get a Game Boy or a Switch. Yeah, I need to get a Nintendo Switch and I need to pay big bucks, but I don't have money to do that. Sad life. Sad life. And I want to talk about anime. I watch a shit ton of content. I just watch a shit ton of content. Guys, I am an addict. I'm an addict. Not of gambling, not of drugs, of content. And I don't care if it's good, if it's bad, I will watch it. Okay? I'm probably the first Indian male to actually start watching Korean dramas and be a fan of BTS. Okay, I am not, by the way, a fan of BTS right now, but when they started around 2012, 2013, when this Gangnam Style hit and BTS was just starting, you know, just releasing music, probably I was the first army. But I did not continue with that obsession because, as you guys know, once that closeness, that um, intimacy is lost and it becomes generic, you just lose interest. So, yeah, that's what happened to me. Sorry for the side story, but I want to stream Pokemon. I want to buy a Nintendo Switch. Nintendo has spoiled our lives. They made it so damn expensive. I remember one time, this was probably in school. We had like summer camp in school, and um, there was this kid who brought his Game Boy Advance, and he uh, was playing some kind of a game. I don't remember Mario. I'm not sure, but man, and he was playing in front of me. The jealousy, the jealousy. It was evident on my face. Okay. And I asked him if he could give that to me, the Game Boy to me, so that I could play. And he said no. And he gave it to other people. He did not give it specifically to me. Hmm. I don't even remember what his name is. So maybe that's revenge taken. Let's watch the video.
$0. I literally looked up Flash games and then played the Flash games. It was like 12 of them. It wasn't even every Flash game. Anyone could do that. So make sure the ideas you are thinking of work for you. Now I asked.
Should I start playing the Flash games, guys? My name is FlashCatch. So I should be technically playing a lot of Flash games, right? Maybe, maybe, maybe. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. That's an idea, probably, of a YouTube video.
These 30 streamers, how much planning actually goes into your stream? Because it's an interesting question, you know? Like, how much do they actually plan it out? And for the most part, people are kind of making it up the day of. 43% of people, the plurality of people, kind of just make up what they do the same exact day. And I'm not excluded from that camp, by the way. Most of the time, I kind of make up what I do that same day, maybe the day before. Only 26% of people plan their streams ahead of time. 73% are making up day of or sometimes making it up day of. So don't stress out, man. That's the key. Don't freak out about what you gotta do, but spend 30 minutes every morning thinking of a couple ideas, writing them down, maybe pitching it to a friend who's also trying to become a live streamer. Throw your ideas back and forth. This idea sucks, this idea rocks, and just fucking run with it. The more shit you throw at the wall, the higher chance you have of something sticking. So better to think of an idea, rip it day of, it not work, try something new the next day, than spend all this time crafting this amazing idea you've thought of only to have it not work. And now
There are two streams of thought for this. One is a Kai Cenat way of thinking where he plans with a whiteboard. I have a whiteboard over here, by the way. He plans his streams on the whiteboard and executes them. Obviously, his live streams don't have a lot of structure, but they follow a very skeleton template. And then there's streamers like me who clearly did not plan this stream out, but just putting the videos out there. Ah, fine. Let's continue watching. But Yeah, I think I like the second school of thought. You don't plan your day. Probably you just have a vague idea of what you're going to stream, but you show up every day. Something will stick. Something will stick for sure. I genuinely hope that one day I have like my first person just leaving a comment, a hi, something, some person other than me. Probably I'll create like 10 YouTube channels and I will be like, hey, this is should I be doing this kind of inorganic growth, guys? Leave it in the comments. I have no idea about all of this. Why am I saying leave it in the comments all the time? Chat. Come on. It's chat. Leave it in the chat. Whoa. I can zoom in and zoom out of the video. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm playing with this. Cool. Nice. Okay, I did not know that, but yeah, I'm just exploring OBS by the way. So sorry for that. I'm so sorry for that. Let's continue the stream.
We get to my favorite part, the yoink and twists. Now, I've talked about this ad nauseum, so I'll be brief, but this is still the #1 best strategy on how to come up with a great video idea that is still exclusive to you and your personality that has a high chance of being successful. And it starts with finding an idea that has worked. For example, Michael Reeves made a video a few years ago called Your Robot Ideas Are Stupid. Many people have followed his formula. Michael Reeves is a fucking phenomenal YouTuber. Phenomenal. In fact, one of them was Fundy, who made a video 3 years ago based off it called I Made Your Dumb Ideas in Minecraft. It became his most viewed video ever. Now, I saw this, and I was kind of into chess at that time. So I was like, hey, there's a bunch of dumbass ways to play chess. What if I just try doing all of those ideas that chat gives me? And you can tell I was inspired by Fundy for the thumbnail and Michael Reeves for the initial idea. And the video did great for me. I was pumped. 1.3 million views. It was me and Stans playing chess for 4 hours. Lock it in. The yoink and twist is a tried and true method. And don't feel bad about the yoink and twist because it's how it fucking works. Don't take my word for it. Listen to H Bomber Guy.
It's completely fine to be inspired by someone or build on ideas you got from somewhere else, especially if you're open about it. Famous big boy YouTuber Ludwig has a thing he calls the yoink and twist, where he gets ideas from existing videos and openly broadcasts he's doing his own spin on it. In his video about that one guy copying the Capsule Hotel video, he happily says where he got the stuff he drew on for his own work.
I do. This is me trying silly chess ideas, and look at all the tweets beside me with your ideas suck. Genius thumbnail. I got it from Fundy. I got it from Fundy. I made your dumb ideas in Minecraft, and then he has a bunch of tweets next to him.
It's hard for anyone to feel ripped off when he's open about where he got the ideas.
And if you don't take H Bomber Guy's word for it, or my word for it, 29 of the 30 streamers that I surveyed said they take stream ideas from other creators. 29!
It's so blatantly obvious because I mean, how else are you going to break it into the oh my god, this phone again? Okay, I did not notice that. I was too engrossed with the video. Yeah, fine. Ugh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just exploring, but it's so blatantly obvious that that's what it should be. I mean, how else are you going to make? There is no originality left in this world. How are you going to make it in this world? I have absolutely no idea. So just copy other people's ideas if you don't have any idea. It's so obvious. I mean, why do you even think? Why to even think? Don't think. Ah.
9 out of 30. So if you haven't already started looking at other creators and trying to take some elements of it, twisting it to making it your own, then you're just simply not doing it right. By the way, the only person who said they don't take ideas from other creators, Tarek. And that's fair. He does just go live and play Valorant every day. I guess he doesn't need to steal too many ideas. Tarek also gave a quote that I thought was poignant here. Because I asked everybody, I said, do you have a piece of advice for someone if they were to go live and stream? And he said, streaming, full luck, small skill. All right, that's what Tarek said. For some context, Tarek was the 3rd biggest streamer in the world last year. He says it's full luck, little skill. What does that mean for you? How can you even fathom becoming a streamer if the 3rd biggest in the world says it's full luck? You have to be...
I disagree with Ludwig. I don't think it's full luck. I believe it's full skill, little luck. I don't think it's full luck, guys. I genuinely think that it's just you being mindful of the content that you're making, bettering it every time, and just hoping something sticks on the wall. So that's you just making pasta every day. Every day you make pasta, you throw it on the wall, and something will stick one day. And that something is going to be your breakthrough moment. I have no idea what my breakthrough moment will be. I think I need to reposition this camera. That's one thing I need to learn. And clearly, the other thing is the camera timeout. Why is the camera timing out so many times? I mean, I didn't even realize that. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, but yeah, I completely disagree with Tariq. Um, I think it's just Tariq is such a skilled gamer. He's such a skilled streamer that he just puts content, so much content out there. It's just that he makes the content viral, and probably that's why his content's doing so well, getting so many uh views and streams. But yeah, I mean, it's not luck. It's for sure not luck. I'm 100% sure it's not luck. So yeah, I don't buy into this idea, Ludwig. Sorry.
Be delusional. And I mean this very genuinely. Because there is someone who is watching this, or maybe isn't watching this, or maybe isn't born yet, who will be the biggest streamer in the fucking world. It will happen. It won't be the people who are currently at the top, still at the top in 10 years. It's gonna be someone new. And that someone is gonna be fucking delusional. They're gonna be out of their mind because they're gonna see that 7+ million people go live and they're gonna think, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then they're gonna become the biggest to ever do it. That's delusional. But you need to be delusional. Because if you're not delusional, and if all you look at are the statistics and the numbers, you're not even going to be able to try. You're just going to get stuck in reality hell, okay? It's okay to dream big. It's okay to be a bit delusional, and it's okay to fucking go all in on a absolute Hail Mary dream. And the only way, I promise you, you will ever be the biggest to ever do it is if you are delusional. If you have that brazen confidence to believe that you hitting go live and switching the relationship that currently exists where you are the viewer to now you are the streamer and people get to watch you now and they have to watch you now. And not only do they have to watch you, they're gonna watch you over the existing people with all the resources and money and experience. They're gonna watch you instead. Only someone that delusional will ever end up being a huge streamer. Now,
Mm. You know what? I never ever thought who my audience would be watching this stream. I I don't think I have an idea of who the audience would be. I'm just out here just streaming. I have absolutely no clue. But is is that me being delusional in another sense? Mm, you know what I think? I think I can be the biggest streamer in India. Is that delusional enough? Is that delusion enough? Huh? I'm going to be the biggest streamer in India. Mark my words. I'm going to be the biggest Indian streamer out there. Wow, that's a mouthful, and I am getting a rush. I am getting a rush. Can I do it? Absolutely. Absolutely, I can do it. How long will it take? As long as it takes. But I will be the biggest Indian streamer out there. And I'm going to make it in a platform that is not even good at hosting streams because I am yet to receive a live chat. I am so damn pissed that this is the situation on YouTube. There are zero views. My God, no one is watching my stream. I can do absolutely anything on this stream. I can literally twerk and no one would know. Should I twerk? I don't know. I don't think I should right now. It's a wild idea. I'll probably twerk when I get my first viewer. My first live viewer will see me twerk. So you catch my next stream, guys, if you've not joined this stream already. So yeah, let's go. Go. My, let's go. I need to transition this. Let's go.
Now, it's not to say you fucking throw your life away, you quit your job tomorrow, you start streaming full time until you're the biggest. Don't do that, right? You can still be risk averse, you can still be smart, but be smart and be delusional. Now, I asked these 30 streamers, what is the most important statistic? What should you worry about? If you're gonna go live, what actually matters, right? And the answer is average view count. Streamers are obsessed with average view count. They are obsessed with it, all right? And even the streamers
What's
who prioritize
girth?
things like enjoyment or maybe some other statistics like girth, at one point, they cared massively about average view count. They obsessed over the number, all right? For many big streamers, it is their whole self-worth. I know streamers who were at 40,000 viewers who go down to 30,000 viewers. They're at 15,000 viewers, they go to 10,000 viewers. They're at 8,000 viewers, they go down to 6,000 viewers, and they're sad about it because that's how much value they put in to that average view count number. But if you're going to be one of the biggest streamers in the world, you do need to care about that number. There's a lot of things you can do to impact that number. There's a lot of things out of your control. It's not a healthy relationship you will ever fucking have with it, but it is also, at the end of the day, the most important statistic that determines whether or not you'll be the biggest ever doing it. Now, I thought this one was interesting. I asked them, do they look at their view count while streaming? I do. I've been Hawkeyeing it this whole stream. It's been going up the whole time. That means I'm generally doing a good job. 2/3 say yes, 1/3 says no. And I think it's a preference thing, right? I wouldn't put too much stock into this. And probably the people who said yes to looking at the view count while streaming are the same people who said average view count is the most important metric. But I just want to
I'm
put some
actually
gravity
continuously
onto the average view
watching
count.
my view
Don't
count
become obsessed with it. Don't become psycho. You know, don't let it ruin your
because
life. I
it's
guess is what you should
zero
say.
for the
But be
longest
aware.
time.
You don't have to know it while you're live. You can look at it after. You can even look at it after a week or a month and look at the charts and see how it does for games. But know it. Know your stream. Know what people like, know what people don't like. I talk about this a lot. Everyone falls off. Now, it's a little funny to talk about how everyone falls off in a video about how to be a streamer. You haven't even made it yet, and I'm talking about how you're about to fall off. But it's true. And in these videos, I talk a lot about the how to make the sausage, the how to be a big streamer, the what happens if you do become a big streamer. But the reality is you're going to fall off. You're going to quit. Even if you fucking make it. Even if you watch this video, and in 5 years, you're like, let me watch your video. I'm the biggest streamer in the fucking world. In 10 years, 20 years, you're going to be like, I watched your video. I was the biggest streamer in the world, and now I fell off. So while
The great thing about Ludwig is he speaks to you. That's just amazing. The kind of talent Ludwig is. I mean, yeah, but literally, I mean, I'm just going to state the obvious. The incumbents are going to fall, and the newcomers will rise. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Okay. There's no two ways about it. It's just the truth. What is this? Is that a boar on a boar in a very, very weird position? What? You had literally have to be delusional for this. This is not normal. This is not normal. What? I think I should start putting more. Uh, I probably should start putting more of say these thumbnails. Look at my thumbnail for this. It's just generic. It's my profile pic for this stream. Ah, fine.
you're here, while you're making shit, you might as well make something you care about. And in the past, I haven't focused on this enough, but it is truly all that matters. It is literally all that matters, is making something you care about. If you're making shit that is an antithesis to your being and what you like and what matters or what you think is cool, like what's the fucking point in that?
Exactly.
Leave a mark. Be someone who makes shit they're proud of. I promise you, I have seen the heights that some streamers have hit, and then they start to fall off a bit, and then they're fucking depressed. But you wouldn't be depressed if you were proud of what you made. If the only thing that matters is the success, then you will guaranteed be sad in the long term. If the only thing that matters is making something you care about, then truly, the only way you fail is if you don't make something you care about.
I mean, that's true. That's true. Look at where PewDiePie is today. He's just chilling in Japan, raising a family, bought land in Japan. And you see the comments. You see the comment section on that YouTube video. We buy land in Japan. I think the title of the video is. Hold on. Let me just pull it up. Let me just pull it up. Let's just go. I never thought I would actually do this, but yeah, let's just pull it up. PewDiePie. Oh, that's PewDiePie. Oh, okay. PewDiePie. Land in Japan. We bought land in Japan. Yeah. And you watch the video, it's just him just having a good time. Yeah. With his son. And this is like one of the most wholesome video. He's stuck at 110 million subscribers from a long time, and look at this. Pewds is like that main character that finished their story and now just enjoying their happily ever after. He's fallen off a cliff, but I believe PewDiePie has always made content that he's genuinely liked, and he's been fairly successful at it. I mean, 110. He was the first one to cross 100 million subscribers, if I'm not wrong. With that competition with T-Series around 2018, 2019. When was it? Yeah, around that time. And he's been. Yeah, I mean, you look at the whole thing. Bro made infinite money from playing video games, married a beautiful woman, started a family in Japan where he bought land, gets to build a dream house, genuinely the #1 biggest come up in it. I mean, this whole video is actually a vibe. I watched this full video, but yeah, it's just yeah, it's this is what I want to be. This is what I want to be, an Indian PewDiePie. I want to be a lot of Indian things. Indian Ludwig, Indian PewDiePie. Basically, the biggest Indian shit that you've ever seen. That's it. Okay? I'm going to make it happen, by the way. FlashCatch is going to be big one day, for sure. And he's still getting sponsors? Wow. That's just... Yeah. Yeah, let's just come back to this.
And so with that thought, I got some final steps. If you've already gone through the process, you've gone live at least once, you just tried it out. You wrote down your goals, your inspiration, all that. If you're at this point, congratulations. I got one more thing I need you to do. In the thought of making something you're proud of, if you really want to graduate and become a baby, if you really want to graduate and become a big streamer, I want you to show off your work. If you are not willing to show friends and family the shit that you make, you are not serious about what you're making. And this is a very scary thing to do. This is
almost a 3-hour stream.
Their stream life separate.
I'm not going to show this to my sister.
Or their family doesn't know. But if you're not proud enough of the shit you're making that you won't sit on the couch and watch a video with your mom or sister, or brother, whoever, or you won't Discord message a friend that you've talked to for years who fucking loves you, the shit that you're making, it is disrespectful in my mind to post that publicly expecting other people to watch. If you expect other people who don't give a shit about you to watch the thing that you won't even show the people who love you to watch, I find that disrespectful. And it's scary. But if you're willing to do that step and you take that leap, you'll be in such a better place. You'll be in such a better place, man. Because you'll be at the point where you're already making stuff that you're proud of. And if you're not, and they're like, hey, this fucking sucks, then you know. And you can get to that point quicker. That'd be amazing. How amazing would that be if someone who loves you could just tell you, like, hey, man, this thing actually isn't good. You know, you could work on it, change it, do it better. That's great to know. It's gonna shatter your fucking ego, or it can lift
Hmm.
you up. It's scary, do it. Show off your work. I do this to this day. If I make a video that I think's really fucking cool, I send it to my family in France. They don't speak English, but I think if it's really cool, it will cross the language barrier. So when I did my story time when I went to France, I sent it to them. But also when I made the video learning an opera in Italian, I sent it to them because I wanted to share it with them. I thought they would fucking love it, and they did. It was cool. I'm proud of that video. And that, in conclusion, is my Ultimate Streaming Guide 2.0. Thank you very much for watching.
That's crazy. Uh, will I show my sister my stream? I don't know if she will actually watch such a huge stream, but probably. I want them to organically discover my streams, right? I don't want anyone to just I don't want to share it to anyone. It's just be me being me. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, great video. I learned a lot. Thank you, Ludwig Sensei. Thank you so much for that video. Mm, yeah, I'm excited about starting my streaming career. Let me see what I've learned from Sensei. Setting goals, 3 to 5 creators you want to emulate. Do the what is this? Precision, like sorry, premise, bones, and conclusion. That's a great advice. Probably I should be doing that. If not for what I'm going to be streaming, at least I should know the premise of what the stream is going to be so that I can then cater content to that. But yeah, I mean, otherwise it was a great video. I'm so happy that this is my first stream and Ludwig is my first appearance in my stream. So let's watch something else. I mean, I have no idea what should I watch. But one thing I still come back to the Tariq video. I mean the Tariq quote, full luck, little skill. I disagree. Is success actually luck or success based on skill? Success based on uh, okay, I have a Veritasium video that we can watch probably because why not? Veritasium, something different. Let's watch it. Is this is my streaming career just going to be me watching videos?
During the COVID lockdown, this headline went viral. Nearly half of men say they do most of the homeschooling. 3% of women agree. I bring this up not to debate who's right, but because it's a great example of something called egocentric bias. Most people think they do most of the work. For example, researchers have asked authors of multi-author papers what percentage of the work they personally did. And when they add up those percentages, the sum is on average 140%. When couples are asked to estimate how much of the housework they do, the combined total is almost always over 100%. Now, you might think this is because people want to appear more helpful than they actually are, but that's not it. When couples are asked what fraction of the fights they start or how much of the mess is theirs, the total is again over 100. People think they do more of the work, but they also think they cause more of the problems. So why is this? I think it's simply because you experience and remember vividly all of what you do, but not all of what everyone else does. So naturally, you overestimate your own contributions and underestimate others. And I think this bias leads us to underestimate the influence of other things on our lives, like the role luck plays in our success.
I've I've had many arguments in my life, and in most cases, I never know who started it, and I think that's a great yeah, that's a great thought that you know. What's his name? My God, I don't know what the guy's name is. Veritasium. Derek Muller. Okay. Derek Muller is an Australian-born science communicator, media personality. Hmm, cool.
Take hockey players, for
Sorry,
example.
Derek.
If you ask
I
a
did
professional
not
hockey
know
player how
your
they
name.
managed to reach the NHL, they might mention their hard work, determination, great coaches, their parents' willingness to get up at 5 a.m., and so on, but they probably won't acknowledge how lucky they were to be born in January. And yet, in many years, 40% of hockey players selected into top tier leagues are born in the first quarter of the year, compared to just 10% in the fourth quarter. An early birthday can make you up to 4 times as likely to be a pro hockey player. And the reason for this disparity is presumably because the cutoff date for kids' hockey leagues is January 1st. Those born in
Ah,
the first part of the year are a little older, and so on average bigger and faster than kids in their league born late in the year. Now, as they grow up, this difference should eventually shrink to nothing. But it
yeah.
doesn't. Because the young kids who show the most promise are given more time on the ice and enter more tournaments where they receive better coaching and improve their skills. And these advantages compound year after year, so by the time you get to the pros, birthdays are heavily skewed towards the start of the year. But does any professional hockey player feel thankful for their birthday? Probably not. And we are all like that, largely oblivious to the fortunate events that support our success. Probably the most significant bit of luck many of us enjoy is being born into a prosperous country. Around half the variance in income received by people around the world is explained by their country of residence and that country's income distribution. If you were born in Burundi, for example, which has the world's lowest gross national income per capita of just $730 a year, it doesn't matter how smart or hardworking you are, you're unlikely to earn much as an adult. Now, many people
Hmm.
get offended if you point out how big a role chance plays in their success.
Is that why there are not many streamers in India? Mm, that could explain a lot of things because probably even though we work really hard, it just doesn't translate to success as much as say like a
And I get
person
it. If
like from the US does streaming. So probably.
we are just a product of our circumstances, then our hard work and our talent seem to count for nothing. People think it
Hmm.
has to be either skill or luck that explains success. But the truth is, you need both. Take these 8 track and field world records. All the athletes who achieve these records are obviously world class, extremely dedicated and talented, and yet when they achieved their world records, 7 out of 8 had a tailwind. Now these athletes all had the ability to win a gold medal, but to set the world record required a bit of luck as well. The importance of luck increases the greater the number of applicants applying for just a few spaces. Consider the most recent class of NASA astronauts. From over 18,300 applicants in 2017, only 11 were selected and went on to graduate from the astronaut training program. And we can make a
Wow.
toy model of the selection process. Let's assume that astronauts are selected mostly based on skill, experience, and hard work, but also, say, 5% as a result of luck, fortunate circumstances. For each applicant, I randomly generated a skill score out of 100, and I also randomly generated a luck score out of 100. Then I added those numbers together, weighted in the 95-5 ratio to get an overall score. This score represents the selector's judgments, meaning the top 11 by this metric would become astronauts. And I repeated the simulation 1,000 times, representing 1,000 different astronaut selections. And what I found was the astronauts who were picked were very lucky. They had an average luck score of 94.7. So how many of the selected astronauts would have been in the top 11 based on skill alone? The answer was on average only 1.6. That means, even with luck accounting for just 5% of the outcome, 9 or maybe 10 of the 11 applicants selected would have been different if luck played no role at all. When competition is fierce, being talented and hardworking is important, but it's not enough to guarantee success. You also need to catch a break. Largely, I think we're unaware of our good luck because by definition, it's not something we did. Like the housework done by your significant other, it goes unappreciated. And here's the crazy thing. Downplaying the importance of chance events may actually improve your probability of success. Because if you perceive an outcome to be uncertain, you're less likely to invest effort in it, which further
Hmm.
increases your chances of success.
Ah, this video actually makes a lot of sense. Initially, I was like, why is he even, um, why is he talking so much about luck? He's a science channel, but I think now it makes a lot of sense. You, the effort that you put will eventually catch a break, right? You just have to put consistent effort. The more effort you put, the more lucky you will be. That's just the truth. That's what he's trying to argue. That's great. By the way, I need to now add hashtag Veritasium because I watched his video. Sorry, Derek, I did not know your name. I'm so sorry. Veritasium spelling is right. Let's save it. Cool. Let's watch the video.
So it's a useful delusion to believe you are in full control of your destiny. I mean, if I had
Hmm.
known how bad I was when I started YouTube or how much work it would take, I might have given up right then.
Hmm.
Welcome to Veritasium, an online science video blog. Now, there may
Wow, that's amazing. Is success driven by a clean shaven face. Ludwig is clean shaven. I Show Speed is clean shaven. Kai Cenat is. I think he's clean shaven. Wow, I never concentrated on that. Mr. Beast is relatively clean shaven. Um, and look at me, unkempt.
Maybe
And he has a great body. Just the silhouette is. Mm, he has a great body. So yeah, let's watch.
another benefit to overlooking your lucky breaks, which is it makes it easier to justify your place in society. If you have a lot of wealth or power, you can just chalk it up to your own intelligence, effort, and perseverance. It makes it easier to accept inequality. In one experiment, participants were put in groups of 3 in small rooms to discuss a complex moral problem. And one person in each group was randomly designated the team leader. Half an hour later, the experimenter came by with 4 cookies for each team. So who got the extra cookie? In each case, it went to the team leader. Even though they had no special aptitude, they didn't have extra responsibilities, and they'd gotten their position through chance alone. Once you have achieved a certain status, it seems natural to feel like you deserve it, and all the other good things that come your way. Now, this is just an anecdote, but whenever I've been upgraded to fly business class, I've always observed the worst behavior in my fellow privileged passengers. They just act so entitled and uncourteous. And research has found evidence for this as well. In another experiment, participants were asked to think of a good thing that happened to them recently. And then one group was asked to list their own personal qualities or actions that made that good thing happen. Another group was asked to list external factors beyond their control that led to the event. And a control group was simply asked to list reasons why the good thing happened. Now, for completing this task, participants were told they would be paid $1. But at the end, they were offered the option to donate some or all of the money to a charity. Results showed those who listed their own personal attributes contributed 25% less than those who listed external factors beyond their
What's the
control.
point
Now,
of
think
all
about all
of
this means
this?
for people in our society, specifically for people in positions of power, like business leaders and politicians. Now, undoubtedly, most of them are talented and hardworking, but they have also been luckier than most. And like most of us, they don't realize just how lucky they are. And this gives them a distorted view of reality. They're kind of living in a form of survivor bias. All these leaders have worked hard and ultimately succeeded, so to them the world appears fair. In their experience, it rewards hard work. But what they don't have is the experience of all the people who have worked hard and failed. So what are they to make of people less successful than themselves? Well, the natural conclusion is that they must just be less talented or less hardworking. And this perspective makes them less inclined to be generous, to give back. And they are the ones who set the rules for how society operates. And this is particularly unfortunate since one of the main ways many of us are lucky is in our country of residence. But what is a country except for the things put there by people who came before? The roads and the schools.
That's just insane. This video has broken my entire glass ceiling that hard work is the only metric to success. You don't need luck. Is this a sensational video? Is this video just for sensation? I'm not sure. I genuinely think that this video is a sensational video. I'm still not able to believe this. Wait, are you real? Are you real? It's so hard to believe. Come on, guys. I was fed a lot of hopium that I will make it big, but now just that off chance idea that I'll make it big. If you see the start of this stream was mostly like I will be the biggest Indian streamer. I mean, it was around the middle, but I'll be the biggest Indian streamer. I will make it. Oh my God. Hmm. Yeah. I need to figure this out. Yeah. If you see the middle of the stream, I was like, I'll be the biggest Indian streamer. I'm gonna put so much hard work, insane amount of hard work and make it. Why did I even watch this video? Oh God, I just ah. Why did I even watch this video? Ah, now I'm sad. Now I'm sad that luck is gonna. Ah. So 9 out of 10 times this channel isn't going to grow as I hope. Thinking about those odds actually want to make me stop streaming, but uh, this is crazy. This video has just shattered my entire glass ceiling. But you know what? I'm gonna prove this video wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna prove this video wrong.
public transport, emergency services, clean air
I'm
and
gonna
water,
prove this
everything like that.
video.
It seems a cruel trick of our psychology that successful people without any malice will credit their success largely to their own hard work and ingenuity, and therefore contribute less to maintaining the very circumstances that made that success possible in the first place. The good news is that acknowledging our fortunate circumstances not only brings us more in line with reality, it also makes us more likable. In a study where people had to read the transcript of a fictional 60 Minutes interview with a biotech entrepreneur, experimenters tried changing just the last paragraph where the interviewee
Oops,
is talking about
sorry.
reasons for their company's success. In one version, the entrepreneur personally takes credit for the success they've had, but in the other, he says luck played a significant role. Now, people who read the luck version of the transcript judged the entrepreneur as kinder and thought they'd be more likely to be close friends with him than those who read the other version of the transcript. And raising our awareness of fortunate events can also make us happier because it allows us to feel gratitude. Personally, I am grateful to Michael Stevens of Vsauce, who on October 7th, 2012, posted the video "How Much Does a Shadow Weigh?", which shouts out my slow motion slinky drop video. And within 3 days, my subscribers had increased by a third, and within a month, they had doubled, leading me to quit my part-time job and work exclusively on YouTube videos. And I'm grateful to the writer of the free newspaper they give out on the trains in Sydney, who didn't quite understand electricity, leading me to post this picture of their article to my Instagram with the caption, "What's wrong with this picture?" And I'm lucky that the first person to answer correctly was a beautiful woman who became my future wife. Yep, that is how I met your mother. Now, initially,
Wow, that's such a nice story. That's such a nice tidbit.
I wanted to make this video just to say our circumstances and psychology conspire to make us oblivious to our own luck. And this leads successful people to view the world as fair and those less successful than them as less talented or less hardworking. And this is before you factor in any discrimination or prejudice. But it also became apparent to me that I should talk about what to do if you want to be successful in such a world. And I think best advice is paradoxical. First, you must believe that you are in complete control of your destiny and that your success comes down only to your own talent and hard work. But second, you've got to know that's not true for you or anyone else. So you have to remember, if you do achieve success, that luck played a significant role, and given your good fortune, you should do what you can to increase the luck of others.
So I'm not wrong actually to think that I will succeed. Okay. Thanks for the hope, PM.
Hey, so I had an idea for what I could do to increase the luck of others, and that is to give away 100 Snadams kits to people who couldn't otherwise afford them.
Okay.
So if you didn't know, I 100. So I'll put
Great video. Hmm. So I have to genuinely believe that this channel will hit like 1,000 subscribers. Hmm. Fine. Fine. And that's what I'm going to hope. It's just uh, the way the video started, it actually did not line up to my expectations. I genuinely thought the video was just going to be like luck is what matters, everything is luck based. But those last few lines just actually very, very true. Okay, I will believe that this will work. Okay, so yeah, mm, let's see. Uh, now what should I watch? I have absolutely no idea what to watch, but I have like what 20 minutes before I go to sleep. So let's watch something else. Uh let me see. Will a hashtag Mr. Beast work? Wait, Mr. Beast released a new video? Yes, he did. Okay, let's change the title. It's going to be Mr. Beast as well. Okay, hashtag Mr. Beast. Mm, cool. Wait, he's released 6.1 million videos? My God. Okay, 6.1 million videos have Mr. Beast. Okay, got it. Okay, sure. Fine. Oof, that was just crazy. 6.1 million videos. But I think Jimmy has been streaming for like almost, I don't know, like since 2013, I think. Yeah. Let's watch. Let's watch a Mr. Beast video and hopefully gain a few subscribers. The things I have to do for to become famous, huh?
This is a $1 billion chocolate factory, the most expensive chocolate factory in the world. And I was invited for an exclusive tour of the inside of it. So, as a
What's an exclusive tour of your own chocolate factory? What? Wait. Oh yeah, sorry. Uh, where is this
peace offering, I
place?
brought an unreleased Feastables product. Let's pour it. This is a $1 billion chocolate factory.
That chocolate
The
factory
most
looks straight out of a movie. That's crazy. It looks so fake. I'm not gonna lie. It looks so damn fake. It looks so damn production. It is a production set, isn't it? Is that real smoke? Is that real smoke? Because I can't tell. I can't tell. Is that real smoke? Uh, but yeah,
expensive chocolate factory in the
where is this place? Is this in Istanbul? Greece?
world. And I was invited for an exclusive tour of the inside of it. So, as a peace offering, I brought an unreleased Feastables product. Let's go check it out.
Jimmy, how do we get in?
I thought you talked to a guy.
I did talk to a guy.
Door's not opening.
Let me in.
Well, bang on the door.
I did. Hello?
Hello?
Is anyone here?
Is this a movie?
What? Why'd you shut it?
I didn't do anything. Jimmy! Open the door!
This is cinematic. My. Is this the future of Mr. Beast videos? Why are the Oompa Loompas so big? Oh my god, is that a cockroach? Why are the Oompa Loompas so big?
Access denied.
Ah, okay. That's a Hershey's jab, by the way. Hmm.
Uniform.
I've never eaten a Feastables chocolate, but I bet they're tasty. I wish I could get them. I don't even know where you can find them in India. I think I have to get them like I don't know, like imported or something.
Detected. Open mouth.
What?
I wish Mr. Beast just gives me like a box of Feastables. I would be just yeah. I wish Mr. I just wish I can shake his hand. That's it. Nothing more.
Chocolate consumed. Access granted.
Hello? I was told by some guy I'd be getting a tour. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, all right, excuse me. Hey, I need my briefcase. Let go of me. Why would you even need that? Oh, got it. Oh no.
Some main character energy. Who is this?
There's no other way in. Jimmy's toast.
Should we go get help?
We're not doing anything until we get further instruction from Jimmy.
Oh, how loyal. I see what you're trying to do.
What?
You're hoping Jimmy's dead.
What a horrible thing to say.
Oh, he's definitely dead.
Why would I be hoping that?
I mean, we're all thinking the same thing. The question is, how do we settle this like responsible adults?
Settle what?
Who gets Jimmy's channel?
Ah,
That's make a 1v1 for it.
Just don't tell Carl or Tariq. The CEO would like to have a word with you. Alright, chill. Okay. Alright, what's
Hello, Mr. Donaldson. We hope you enjoyed your complimentary chocolate on arrival.
Are you the guy that I spoke to?
Yes, I'm the guy.
I think there's a misunderstanding. I was supposed to be, getting a tour.
There is no misunderstanding, Jimmy. We are well aware of what you've been doing. You've become, in recent years, quite the chocolatier. But the truth is, you have a lot to learn. Our company has been in the chocolate business for nearly 200 years.
What is it, Link?
Certain standards, certain traditions. If you want to make chocolate, Jimmy, I'd advise you get back in line and stop messing with the way it's always been.
I didn't mean to disrupt your work line.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm not talking about the work line. Have a lovely day.
It's a Feastables bar. He's gonna eat it. And he's gonna be... Oh! This is a Ratatouille reference. This is a Ratatouille reference. Oh, I love the movie, but yeah, this is so nice.
Who are you? Shh. I'm gonna get you out of here.
why are
Cool.
you loving me? Oh, my briefcase. Thank you.
I tried your chocolate milk.
Yeah? Was it good? Okay, what's going on?
I remembered something. My dad was a truck driver. And in the summer, I'd ride along on his work route with him. This factory was one of his stops. He'd load all of the chocolate ingredients through the store right here. And the keys always left right here.
And you only remember this now?
I don't
Dude.
think I'm the only worker with memory problems. Let's get out of here.
But what about them? We can't leave them behind. Is there any way I can make a call? Surely there's a phone somewhere in here.
What's the point of this video?
We need a distraction.
Everybody!
Ah.
This is a mystery briefcase. And
Oh
inside this
my
briefcase
God.
could be $100,000. The keys to a Lamborghini or
A
beverage
beverage.
that gives you back all your childhood memories. And whoever takes their hand off of it last keeps what's inside. Luck.
That's so Mr. Beast style.
What is all this commotion? Who is responsible for this?
Winner keeps the channel.
Oh.
Hello?
Guys, I need you to do exactly what I say, okay?
Wait, who is this?
I'm a friend of Jimmy's.
Can you prove that?
Is this Nolan?
Jimmy told me to say hi to your mom.
Oh, okay.
What do you need us to do?
Who's gonna win? Oh, you're out. Nope, you took your hand off. Get out of here.
Everybody, please settle down and return to your stations.
Around town. Oh, you took your hand off. You're out.
Oh, it looks like somebody didn't finish their chocolate. Sound the alarm.
Oh, God. Okay.
I guess Jimmy's still alive.
Yeah, we'll just circle back on who gets the channel.
Resistance is futile, Jimmy. You might
I
as well
know
just
this
stop
is a
fighting.
trailer,
We can all get
but
back to work.
I'm not
this is
eating
so
the chocolate.
good.
No, get that away from me.
Eat it.
I don't want it. I'm not eating it. Stop. No.
Drop the load!
I can't see the target.
Chandler, we're running out of time! Drop the load!
Hold.
Eat the chocolate. Eat. Eat it, Mr. Donaldson. Eat the chocolate, Jimmy.
Now.
Oh my God. Sheesh.
You're free, congrats! Now, obviously, even though this is a movie, this brand new Peaceful chocolate milk is actually real. And it's now available at Walmart, 7-Eleven, and Speedway locations nationwide. It's real whole milk, packed with fair trade cacao, loaded with protein and vitamins, and honestly, tastes better than any chocolate milk I had as a kid. But you might have noticed, the workers in the movie lost all their childhood memories. Sadly, that's not just a movie plot. Today, 45% of children living in cacao-growing households in West Africa are involved in illegal child labor, meaning they're not growing up with the childhood memories they deserve. That's why at Feastables, we're doing things differently. We use fair trade certified cacao, we pay our farmers a living income reference price, and we audit and remediate child labor on our farms. Because we believe every kid deserves to be just a kid. And that's why when you drink our brand new Feastables chocolate milk, you'll be aiding us in our efforts to get kids out of illegal child labor and chocolate. Hey Jeff, great character. Tell me what you think.
Oh, that's really good, man.
It's good?
That's really good.
Let's go, guys. Go give it a try.
That's so nice. Oh, that probably was a great trailer. A great trailer. I initially thought it was just another Mr. Beast video, which is such a wrong statement to say because no Mr. Beast video is just another Mr. Beast video. But that was a great trailer, man. That was great. Nepal finished India next? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not for the foreseeable future because all our enforcement directorate, CBI, the even the Supreme Court is in the hands of the government of the day. So I don't think so. Mm, I am tired. Oh my god, this is been my first stream. That's crazy. I'm so happy I started streaming. Now let's see what the video does. The next time I'll be live is on Sunday. Um, so yeah, let's see how that goes. Probably Sunday or Saturday. I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll fix the issues that I pointed out. So, yeah. How do I end this stream? Like, get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful night. And I'll be thinking about success versus luck all night today. You drop in your comments as to whether success is determined by luck or hard work. So, with that, I'm signing off. I'm extremely tired. So, bye bye. Okay, I need to do that again. Fine. Bye bye. That's gonna be my outro. That's gonna be my outro for sure. Bye bye.